Hello everyone, welcome to the trade. Today we're going to be seeing the Nifty and Banknifty levels for Monday. I'm going to start off with the Dow Jones chart. This is the daily chart of Dow Jones, and if you see this black trend line that I've drawn, this is the one where we might take some support over here, because this is a nice, already 2 points have taken support over here when this green candle came, right? So I was under the impression that we could hold this trend line, but that was kind of like looking scary on the Friday price action. You see a nice big red candle. There's a good possibility we might break this next week and come lower. Probably the next target on the downside would be closer to 30,700 or even possibly 30,300. So Monday morning, when the US futures start to trade, right, open, we'll have to see if the Dow Jones is trading below this level, or is there any sign of possible reversal from here. That we will have to wait and watch. But as of now, the Dow Jones chart is looking kind of a bearish move. Now, because of this bearishness in the US market on Friday, see, initially, if you see the 5-minute chart, right, the 15-minute chart, initially the market went higher. This is where I saw the market on Friday, and our SGX Nifty was pointing almost about 140 points gap up. So was expecting a huge gap up, but today, while making this video, when I just opened the chart, I see later on in the day there was a nice fall in the Dow Jones, and that has put our SGX Nifty at around, SGX Nifty is here, it's showing a gap down of almost 28 points. So we'll have to wait and see. This will be a flat opening that we might get tomorrow. So we'll have to see if see, when SGX Nifty was high on Friday and later part of the day we dipped. So on Monday morning, when SGX Nifty opens, we'll also have to monitor to see if this SGX Nifty breaks this support, the strong support that we had around 17,480, and comes down, or are we going to hold this level. So these are few things that we'll have to watch out for. Now, coming to our Nifty and Bank Nifty, see, this is the daily chart of the Bank Nifty. A bit weird price action, especially this candle, followed by where you got a nice strong bullish candle, right? The next day wasn't a good follow-up candle, where you got a green candle. We have got a green candle, but we didn't close above the previous day high. So a bit confusing and tricky price action, but we'll just see what are the possible trade plans that I have. These are just my personal trade plans. So this is the hourly chart of Bank Nifty. Now let's just on hourly chart identify a few levels. That is over here at about 39,600, right, and 39,588 until 39,660 is a strong resistance zone. We have come once, that is even over here once, twice, multiple times in the short time frame, and still we are not able to break out. So this I'm going to mark it in red. And obviously a good support, a strong support is here, that is 37,955. But obviously this is a bit extended target, not for Monday, but we're just marking it. Now I'm going to shift to a 15-minute time frame to see further good levels for our intraday. See, another strong support is here, 39,200. Multiple times we were not able to break this. So if this breaks, we could open up a fall, might open until 38,800. There might be a small intraday bounce over here. So I'm going to mark this a little lighter. We should not miss out any levels, because see, not just 1 point, even previously when we zoom out, this is where the price has acted choppy. So when we come here, 38,985, we could become a little choppy, but a strong support is here, 38,800. And if 38,800 breaks, then we will come to fill this gap for sure. The gap, I'm going to mark it in blue. So these are the levels that I have for Bank Nifty. And for tomorrow, see, if we get a pretty flat opening, right? If we get a pretty flat opening, wait. Probably the best thing to do is wait to see if we start trading below 39,200. probably a break of this, a retest to this level, and then if we get a nice short entry, we can take a short with targets as 39,000 and even 38,800. In case we get a gap up, a small gap up, okay, and we don't break out of this region, that is 39,650, this can be a very good place to take a short position, because we can get a good move on the downside. And for some reason, if see, always market does against what we plan, right? In case we break out of this level, that is 39,600, we start trading above on 15-minute strong 15-minute candles, then we have the next target is 40,000 and 40,300. Before that, we'll just make use of tomorrow's CPR. See, tomorrow's CPR is a pretty narrow CPR, indicating we could have a trending move. See, almost 2 days, Friday and Thursday, we have kind of consolidated in this range, about 500 points, right? We have not made a new high, nor we have made a new low. So today we could have a pretty trending day on Monday because of this narrow CPR, and a buy would be only above if 39,600 breaks. And I would be pretty careful about this buy. I would look to short the market over here, so I'll wait to see unless it is a false breakout. Even if we cannot catch this breakout, wait for a dip until the EMAs or the previous day high, or a retracement until the support. Then depending on even the OI data in the live market, if we get a good support, I'll look to buy, not instantly go long. Because see, even here on this day, we kind of gapped up and then got a huge sell off from here. So just wait and see if we and strongly break out of this. If we do, the next target is 37,800 and 40,000. And on the downside, exactly where we have the CPR previous day high S1 and R1 marked, we also have the support mark. If this breaks, right, 39,200, probably we can see further levels until 38,800 based on the charts. So this is my levels and my view that I would be following in Bank Nifty. Now I'm just going to go to an hourly chart to show another thing. See, now we got this nice up move, right? Now if you just see even kind of this elite wave, the counts, right, you go 1, 2, 3. Now each time there was a correction and there was a pull up, small correction, pull up, small correction, we got a move on the upside. Now after all this big up move, we have come into some correction, and this correction can even make a new low, and then we can break out. Ultimately the bigger trend, right, the larger trend is still bullish. Okay, if you consider this as a corrective structure, this entire move, if we consider this as a corrective structure and just zoom out and see how we have played out. See, we came, corrected, moved up, corrected, moved up, in between we had some small correction. Now we are getting a big correction like this, and ultimately even after making a new low, there is a possibility we can break out. That would take some time, and confirmation of that breakout is when we start trading above this level, that is 39,600. then probably a new impulsive wave on the upside will start. And if you see this wave counts, right, from here, if we can place this as A, B, C, D, maybe we could make another E which could come all the way until 38,000, or this can even be somewhere here 38,300, and then there are times where this E can even come down, right? So we don't know, but these are the possibilities that I'm looking at. So in short, just to recap, what I'll be looking at in Bank Nifty is to try and take a short closer to 39,600, and short if 39,200 breaks on intraday level basis, and book profit somewhere close to 38,800 or 39,000 itself. And whenever we are in this correction phase, right, so even the moves might be a little choppy, so we'll have to see if we can book some good profit. In case we get an extended dip, probably 38,400 or even filling this gap at 38,300 is possible. It all depends on whether we get a pretty flat opening or a gap down or a gap up. Either way, we have this level as a pretty strong selling zone, that is 39,600. So even on this day when a very strong buying came, we exactly stopped here, and even this Thursday, this one candle itself was almost 800 points more, exactly stopped in this region. So breaking out is not going to be easy. Like once we come here again, probably the selling will become a little aggressive. So this is a level that we'll watch out for along with the CPI levels. And looking at Nifty, and in Bank Nifty we can also make use of this trend line on this 15-minute chart for intraday trend line, in the sense we need to see 3 days we have kind of taken support over this trend line. A break of this trend line probably can give us an extra confirmation that we could slip further. And Nifty is also making a quite interesting chart pattern. Nifty actually made a new low, but Bank Nifty did not. On this day when we gapped down, we almost came closer to 17,180. Now on the 15-minute chart, if I mark the supports, I'll take this as a very strong support zone for Nifty, because multiple times we have taken support over here, right? Even previously you see this line, we have taken resistance here, support here, resistance, support, and again here. So once this breaks, see if this level breaks, right, that is 17,460 in Nifty, there's a good chance we might fill this gap. I mark all the gaps in blue and we might fill this gap or come closer to this gap of 17,400, and below that obviously this is our next strong support zone. And if in case if we come higher, this is a place where I would look to sell Nifty, take a short position if we get a nice, on a 15-minute chart. This is the 15-minute chart. If we get a nice bearish price action, I would look to short around here, that is 17,600, in case we get this intraday bounce. And ultimately, if the market continues to go higher, right, this is the first target on the upside. If we start trading about 17,600, there's a good chance we might come to fill this gap, that is 17,740. See, compared to the global and the US markets, our markets are doing slightly better. Not sure when we will also fall based on the global markets, but as of now our markets are looking strong. Now just assume that whatever corrective wave that we were expecting, like A, B, C, doesn't happen. It is just one correction, A, B, C, and our market continues to trade higher, right? How can we take that as a confirmation? If we break out of this level conveniently, that is 39,600, then there's a good chance we might make a new high. So these are the levels that I have for Nifty and Bank Nifty for tomorrow, Monday. Sorry, not tomorrow, Monday. So let's see how it goes. And based on this narrow CPR that we are having, we should have a pretty nice trending day, meaning buying options or even trading in futures. Probably we can make some nice money. Thank you for watching.